Hey everyone, welcome back to BuddyDevelopers. In today's video, we are starting a new series of building a directory website using Oxygen Builder and GeoDirectory plugin. Let's get started. GeoDirectory is a plugin used to create directory website in which you can get many advanced level as well as basic tools and features. You can also find many add-ons and custom fields can be added. You can see the add-ons over here, membership pricing. Also it provides very good support. So GeoDirectory plugin is one of the best directory plugin. So first of all we will be installing the GeoDirectory plugin. For this first we will be going on to the WordPress dashboard and then plugins and then add plugin. Then coming on to search we will be typing GeoDirectory. And after search you can find it and then click on install now. After installation click on activate. After activation we need to do some basic setup. As you can see here, welcome to the world of GeoDirectory. So here you can see two maps, OpenStreetMaps and Google Maps. In Google Maps you need API key and OpenStreetMaps are free. So we have selected that and then continue. Now from here you can do address selection. So here you can see this is our default address. And click on continue. Here you can see what directory features you need. You can see these are the free features and remaining all these are paid features. So we are selecting the free features and then click on install. So this is installing now in our local site. Now you can see here the dummy data. Here are field of places, number of integer, and you can also update page template. Setting number of integer to 20, then insert posts. Now our insert is complete 100%. Then click on continue. Now you can see that our directory is ready. So the GeoDirectory plugin setup is completed. Now return to the WordPress dashboard. So now our plugin is activated. Next comes our Oxygen Builder through which we will be designing our page. Oxygen Builder is a pixel perfect design meets WordPress power. It has user-friendly interface with customizations. It has a lot of extensions and features. It also offers many features such as dynamic data, variables, and many more. Under extension, there are breakdance form for Oxygen 6 and breakdance elements for Oxygen 6 and many more. Coming on to pricing, it has lifetime bundle option for purchase. It also has good reviews. So if you want to purchase, then you can check out the link in the description box provided. If you purchase through our link, you will also get some discount. So check out the link in the description box of this video to avail the offer. So now we have downloaded it and we will be adding it onto our site. So coming on to plugins, then add plugin, then click on upload plugin and then choose file. Then we will open the Oxygen zip file over here. Then click on install now to install. Now click on activate plugin for activation. So now our Oxygen Builder is activated. Now coming on to its settings. Now it's paid. So for this we need to enter the license key. So we have already entered it over here. Now click on save changes. Now our plugin is fully activated. So now our setup of Oxygen Builder and GeoDirectory plugin is complete. So now using these we will be creating header and footer of our site. So to create header, first we will be going on to Oxygen and then header. Now to create a new header we will click on add header and now we will be naming the header as header. Then coming on to location we are setting everywhere. We can also set specific header page wise. Priority will be 1, then click on add header. So now our header template can be seen here. Now to work up with Oxygen Builder, click on edit with Oxygen Builder. Now our Oxygen Builder is open to create header. So first, coming on to the left corner plus icon, first we will be taking a container, and then just beside it you can see structure over here. This will help you to see what containers and elements are being used. Then again taking one more container, then coming on to the structure where you can see a container over here. Now duplicating it, we will be giving it a class name. Coming on to the right side, onto the class name where there is a space for writing class name, left call container. Then click on left call container. Now you can see that there are many settings opened over here. Similarly, we will be changing the name of the right column, right call container. Then again clicking here. So now our left call container and right call container are ready. Coming on to the settings on the right side, then size and then width from pixel to percentage, keeping it 30%, and then right column width to coming first to percentage and then 70%. We will be editing the main container's name to main header container. Then we will be selecting it, and then from here keeping the flow row wise. Now our structure of the column is set. Now coming on to the left column, we will be adding logo. So clicking onto the plus icon and then taking an image block over here, then double click on image. Now we will be uploading the logo over here. We have created this logo through Canva. If you want, you can check out our video on YouTube channel of how to create logo through Canva. We will be adding this link into the description box. We will be minimizing this. For that, coming first onto the right side settings, keeping class name to logo, then coming on to its size, keeping width to 200 pixel. Now our logo is set. Now in the right column we will be adding menu. So clicking onto the plus icon, coming on to the search, then searching WP menu and drag and drop it. The menu which is shown here is coming from WordPress dashboard. We are setting up this menu for main menu. Now we will be designing this. So for that, coming on to class. So for that, taking a class main menu, then coming on to position, then coming on to structure and then right column container, then coming on to flex and then alignment to right and Y alignment to center. Then again coming on to left column container and then alignment to left and Y alignment to center. Now our menu looks little small, so we will be increasing its size. So coming on to size on the right side and then coming on to typography, and you get here many options, giving height here 18 pixel, alignment right. You can add style from here according to the requirement. So we have added logo and set our menu. Now save it. Now coming on to the front end, we will copy this URL, open it in new tab and paste the URL and refresh it. So now our logo and menu are set, both of them to keep gap in left and right side. So coming back to the header, main header container. Now coming on to spacing, adding padding left 30 pixel and apply opposite and then save. Now coming back to front end and refresh it. Now left and right, both sides some space can be seen. You can do this according to your requirement. If we need more space, then we will be adding it to 60 and then again saving it. Now coming on to front end and then refreshing it. We want to add some border at the bottom of the header so it will look professional. So for this, coming back to the editor, then main container and right side border option, bottom selection, border width, and then choosing from here, then keeping style solid and then save, and then coming to the front end and refreshing. So now it looks like this. Now next we will be designing the footer. So for that, coming onto the WordPress dashboard, then oxygen and then footers. Similarly, click on add footer and then click on title, editing it footer, location everywhere, keeping priority 1 and then add footer. Now our footer template is ready. Now we will be designing it using Oxygen Builder. Click on edit with Oxygen. We will be dividing footer with 4 columns. In one column there will be logo, below which there will be description. In the next column, quick links, and in the third column there will be important links, and in the fourth column there will be contact. So for that, first of all we will be going on to the plus icon, taking a container as a main container, then click on plus icon and then take one more container within it, then click on the structure icon. You can see here the containers, then duplicating this container and making 4 container, then editing the class of the main container as footer, keeping the first container name as footer col 1. Similarly for the next one, footer col 2, and for the third one, footer col 3, and for the fourth, footer col 4. Then coming on to the main footer container, coming on to its flex, then click on to the row right arrow, so all the columns will come side by side. So in the first column we will be adding image, so click on the plus icon and drag and drop the image container, then double click and then choosing logo from here and then click continue, then adding its size and width, keeping its class name footer logo, keeping its width 250 pixel, then below the logo adding some description, taking some text, and then we have added here a dummy text. We can add the description according to requirement, adding its class name footer description, then coming on to spacing, then padding from above 25 pixel. Let's edit it to 15 pixel. Then in the second column we will be adding important link. First we will be taking a heading block, searching a heading block and taking it, then editing the text name to important links, tags h4. Under the important link we will be adding some menus, so coming on to the block search, taking a basic list block and drag and drop, then right side mini list can be seen from here. We will open it and edit to home. Now we can add a home page link over here, then click on this link and then custom URL or search and add the page also. So typing here home, we will be searching and adding it over here, then add link. So our home link is added. Now about us, so we will be doing same thing. So about us has come and then add link. Next coming on to contact, so adding the contact page similar way. We can also add one more link called blogs. So since we haven't created any page such as blogs, so we will create it later and add it over here, or we can search over here and do similarly over here. So keeping it blank for now. Now coming on to quick link, duplicate this and then drag and drop over here. Now editing its name to quick link. In this also we will be drag and drop the basic menu list. Then editing it to add list. Then adding the add listing link over here. Then we will add listing page over here. Search, select and add link. In the next we will be adding places, which will be archive page. For now we are adding hashtag over here. Then location. Here also we are adding hash. Later we will be adding links over here. In the last we will be adding join. And then in the link again hash. So this will be where the pages will be redirect. So we have added quick link menu. In the last one we will be adding contact details, duplicating and drag and drop, and then editing it to contact. Now here we will be choosing icon list, and in the first one we will be adding email ID. Now we will be choosing icon from here. Next we will be adding a phone number over here. For now we are adding a dummy phone number. Then again from here we will be choosing the icon for phone. And at the last we will be adding social media icons, where links for the social media will be added. So in the left side block search bar we will search socials. So here you can see social icons and social share button are seen. Adding social icon. Now coming on to its design, click on to paint and then icon, and then editing size to 20. Now save and come on to front end and refresh it. Now alignment is perfect. So this was all about header and footer. First we have discussed about GeoDirectory and Oxygen Builder setup along with creation of header and footer. So let's start. So first of all we have created pages. So to create a page, click on add pages. So we have already created this home page over here. So in order to set it, first of all going on to settings, then reading, then select static page, then home page, select home, then click on save changes. So now home is set in our home page. Then coming on to pages and then all pages, then scroll. Home page is set in the front page. If you don't see edit with Oxygen, then click on edit. Then here you can see you get the option of edit in Oxygen. Then you can select any of these. Then click over here. So we will be editing through Oxygen Builder and using GeoDirectory. Then click on plus icon. So blocks of the Oxygen Builder are open now. Taking a container, designing a hero section in which there will be a image. So opening structure, giving class name hero. So we will be editing it to hero banner. This suggestion will be given only if you have added this class before. If you are using any class and in that class you have already used some style settings, then next time when you use the same class, all the settings will be shown over there same. So let me change here the class. So let's keep its name main hero banner. So let me show you this again, entire process, how we are taking up a container and then keeping its class name. So now you can see the old settings are not seen. So we are now building up from scratch. Click on background. So we will be giving image background. So click on plus icon and choose image. So here we will be setting up an image. So choosing up a background image over here. Then here you can see some settings. So editing size to full and size cover, position center, and repeat to no. Then coming on to spacing, padding from top 120 pixel, and apply opposite. Then we will be taking up a heading over here. Then drag and drop the heading over here, editing the heading name to welcome to our directory. Tags h1, coming on to style, typography, alignment center, color will be white, font size to 60. So our heading is done. Then below this, taking up a container. So taking a container block. Now within it we will be adding a shortcode block. Drag and drop it. So here we will be adding GeoDirectory search. So coming on to WordPress dashboard, then places, then hover on to add new places. Then use default editor. Then click on shortcode icon, and then we will be searching our shortcode. So our shortcode can be seen here, GD search, and then we can change settings over here, keeping button color to primary and letting others be default. Coming on to wrapper style, bottom margin 0. Then copying the shortcode. Then coming on to builder and then pasting it. Now our GeoDirectory search can be seen. Then coming on to structure, then coming on to container block, assigning class name GD search bar. Then we will be designing it. Spacing top 10, bottom 20, left and right 10. Apply opposite. Then adding a background color white. Then coming on to borders, border radius to 12 pixel. Then coming on to its size, editing it to 60%. Then coming on to flex, align next to center, Y to center. Then coming on to GD container and then spacing. Then top margin to 20 pixel. Then save it. Then copying over here and pasting onto the front end. So now our search bar is ready. So above the search bar we need to add little bit of padding. So coming back, then editing 10 pixel to 20 pixel. Then click on apply opposite. It's done now. Let's save it. Coming on to front page and then refresh it. So from the all sides, padding is fine. Now it looks good. So now our hero section is ready with heading, search bar and background image. So below this we will be adding our categories. It will be the listings of our category. Coming on to editor, then click on plus icon, then taking again a new container below it. Opening structure, coming on to the container, dragging it outside, keeping its name GD category container. Then we will be adding heading over here. Then drag and drop, editing it to best categories. Then coming on to its settings, typography, alignment center, tags h2. We will be adding a shortcode. So drag and drop a shortcode. Then coming back to WordPress dashboard, then taking GD category shortcode from here. Then copy shortcode. We can also customize this fields to post type or auto. We want to show all categories and other settings. Icon left top can also be set from here. And number of listings we want to show, we are editing it to 4. Image size to medium, icon size to XL. Category text coming on to black. Then copying the shortcode, then coming back and pasting it over here. So now our category is shown over here. So there must be a padding from our GD category, then spacing 20 pixel, then bottom also 20 pixel, then apply opposite. Then coming on to category container, then spacing from top 40 pixel, then from bottom also 40. Save it. Coming on to front end and refresh it. So now our category section can be seen here. So you can see here the container categories. So we will be editing its width as same as header. So coming on to editor, taking again a container, coming on to structure, then we will be dragging heading within it, drag and drop. We will be adding class name to this container, that is container cat. After selection, then size pixel, size to 90% pixel. Then coming on to main content, and then flex row wise, and then alignment to center. Then save it, come on to front end and refresh it. So our categories are same, are equivalent to the header. So we will be adding now GD listing. Coming back to the editor, then click on plus icon, then container. Click on plus icon again, taking up a container, then structure, and then shifting the container outside, then listing, then keeping class name GD listing container. So within this we will be adding the heading. So we will be duplicating it and drag and drop, keeping the name best listings. In this we will be adding GD listing shortcode. Click on plus icon, then search on shortcode, then drag and drop the shortcode over here. Coming back and then taking up the shortcode, selecting listing shortcode, and then we can add setting customization from here, and then copying the shortcode and then paste it. We will be adding bottom padding, so we will be giving its name listings title. Then after selection, coming on to padding bottom 30, and the main section background color will be given. Then coming on to the background, then reducing the opacity of the color. We will be adding one more container within it over here. Then coming on to structure, then editing its class name, then copying its class name, and then pasting. Similarly doing for the shortcode, copying and pasting it over here. Name of the container from here and then pasting into the other name. Then coming on to the flex, selecting row wise, alignment center, X alignment to center, Y alignment to center. Then coming on to above spacing, padding to 30, padding to 40. Then saving it, then coming on to front end and refresh it. So below the categories, best listing list can be seen over here. We have added 6 listing over here, so we don't want shadow to be seen. So coming on to builder and then again to the shortcode. So we will be editing it to none. Then again save it and then on to the front end and refresh it. So now the shadow has become none. Now it's hidden. Now below this we will be adding a explore section, in which left side there will be listing and right side there will be map. Coming on to the Oxygen Builder editor, then click on the plus icon, taking again a container, opening structure, then naming this container explore container. Now again we will be adding over here heading. So duplicating it over here and then drag and drop, then naming it explore. Below this title we will be taking one more container, then drag and drop a container, then click on the structure. Within this container we will be taking two more containers, so duplicating these two containers, and then inserting it within the main container. Then we will be assigning a class to the container that will be EX container main. Then select it. Then we will name these two containers as EX-col1 and EX-col2. Then do selection. Then coming on to the main container, flex, main row, then alignment X center, Y center, and column size pixel to percentage and 50%. Similarly for the second, pixel to percentage and width to 50%. So now our both columns are set. So coming on to the first column container, we will be adding listings. Coming back to the WordPress where we were taking shortcode. So we will be doing here a little bit of customization. So editing this grid view to list view, and from here post to 5. Then copy the shortcode and then paste it, and then taking a shortcode block over here and then paste within it. So now 5 shortcodes are seen over here. Now it's a bit long, so we want to show only 4. So editing slide interval from 5 to 4. So now 4 posts can be seen. Now onto the next column we will be adding GDI map. So again taking up a shortcode block over here, then coming back, searching and selecting GD map shortcode, then copying the shortcode and then coming back to the builder and then pasting into the shortcode box. So we are editing it to 800 pixel, then save it and then come on to the front end and refresh and see. So now our explore section is ready, but we haven't added any padding over here. So coming back to the editor, then click on plus icon, taking up a container over here, then click on structure, then taking the main container within, then add within it. Then after selection of this container, we will be setting one more class and the name will be explore map and listing. And coming on to flex, flow row wise, alignment X center and Y also center. Then coming on to the second container of map and listing, coming on to its size, width percentage, and then editing it to 90%, then save it. Then coming on to the front end and refresh it. So now the width of the container is equal now. Let's add some padding. Coming back to the main container, then coming on to spacing, then padding top to 40 pixel, then apply both sides, then save it. Then coming on to front end and then refresh the page and view it. So now explore margin can also be seen proper from top and bottom. Now we will be making the last part, that is the CTA section. So before that we will be removing the shadow, coming on to the editor, then coming on to the listing shortcode and shadow SM, we will be editing it to none. Next, to add CTA, click on the plus icon. We will be taking one more container, then coming on to the structure, then taking out this container, then within this container we will be taking 2 more containers. So we will be duplicating this, then we will be inserting these containers into the main container. Now adding name of this main container as CTA main container, flex row wise, alignment X center, Y center. Then first column we will be editing its name to CTA main 1, and for the next column CTA main 2, giving size 50% in both the columns. Now we will be adding a heading over here, so duplicating it from here and then drag and drop below. Now we will be adding its name. Add your listings today. Then coming on to design, typography, alignment left. We will be also adding a description below, so click on the plus icon, taking text over here. So for now we will be adding some dummy text. We can add according to the requirement. Then we will be adding a button over here. So we will be choosing up a button from here. So now we have taken a button, coming on to its design, then button, then we can custom design from here. So coming on to custom, then size large and shape rounded. We can also add an icon. So let's choose an icon of right arrow, and we are editing its name to add listing. So here we will be adding the link of join page. So we will be showing in another video of how to design the join page. So now our button is done. So we want it to be right alignment. So coming on to the structure, coming on to its container, then coming on to flex, and then flex row to alignment to right, coming on to the main container of CTA, then spacing, then padding top to 40 and bottom to 40. Padding from right side, coming on to background, then color, selecting the color over here. So we are selecting up orange color from here. Editing the heading color to white. So from here size can also be increased. So font size to 18 pixel, spacing to 60 pixels, then apply all, then save it. Now coming on to the front end and refresh the page. So now shadow is removed and now CTA is also added. We want it to be equal, so adding padding from the left and right side, so 70 pixel, and then saving it. There should also be space with the footer, so let's add some margin bottom. So coming on to margin bottom and 60 pixel, and then save it. Then coming on to the front end and refresh the page. So now our CTA is done. Now anyone can add listing from here. So now our home page is ready. It has CTA, explore section, best listing, footer, best categories, as well as header. Also there is a search section, home page. So this was our home page which we have created. So in the next video we will be showing how to create archive page. Directory sites archive page. Here many listings will be shown and a map section will also be there, where listings can be seen location wise, and there will be a search bar. So this will be discussed. Let's get started. Coming on to the WordPress dashboard, then hover on to Oxygen, then come on to templates, then click on add template, then continue. Naming it GD archive and selecting location all archive. Then click add template. So our GD archive template will be ready. So we will be editing it with Oxygen Builder. So our editor is open now. So we will be using blocks of Oxygen and shortcodes of GeoDirectory to create archive page. Then we will be creating GD search page in this video, where we can see our search results. Then we will also show archive item and how to edit it. So first let's design the archive page. Click on the plus icon. We can see Oxygen Builder blocks. So taking container, then assigning class archive hero container. After selection, settings are open. Adding background color, coming on to background. Then selecting color from here. We are selecting a shade of orange. Then searching and taking a heading block. Let's set this heading dynamically. So, coming on to the icon right side to the text. Now, we can use dynamic title from here. So, selecting archive title. So, let's save it first and coming on to the front end. Now you can see this archive text. So, it should not be seen. So, coming back to the builder, click on the archive title, then enable disable prefix. Then coming on to the front end and refresh it. We want all to be added. So coming back, then coming on to advanced, adding all in prepend, then saving it and coming on to the front end and refresh it. Now you can see all places. Now let's style it a little bit. Coming back to the builder, tags h2, then coming on to the design and typography, alignment center and color from here white. So now our title is done. Below this we will be adding a search bar. So taking a shortcode from here. Now coming back to the WordPress dashboard, then places and then add new places, opening it in a new tab. Now click on use default editor. Click on shortcode, then select shortcode. Then choose GT search shortcode. Then copy the shortcode and then coming back and paste it over here. Now our GeoDirectory search bar can be seen here. So we will be adding padding from the left and right side. For that, opening the structure, then coming on to spacing, adding padding 15 pixel from both sides. Then margin bottom to 20 pixel. Then save it. Now coming on to the front end and refresh the page. So now title can be seen over here all places and search bar is also there. So we want our header width to look a little bit small. So coming back to the shortcode, let's take a container over here within it, clicking onto the structure, then drag over here and leave it. Then selecting the container, adding a name, GD search container. Then adding spacing, padding left and right 15 pixel, apply opposite, then save it. Now coming onto the front end and refresh it. So now it looks like this. Now let's minimize it more. So coming back, editing 150 pixel and then apply opposite, then save it. Now coming back and refresh it. So now it looks better. So this part of hero section is done. Now we will be taking two columns. Left column will have listings and in the right column there will be map. So above the listing we will be adding two more shortcodes. One will be GD loop action and another will be loop paging. So coming back to builder, taking up a container, then coming on to structure, then editing its name to map listing container. Then selection. After selection, settings are open. We will be adding two more containers within this. So click on plus icon and drag and drop the containers, then coming on to structure, then duplicate it, then naming first one as listing call and next one as right call. Then coming on to the main column, then flex, then flow row wise, and in listing column, then size, pixel to percentage, and then 50%. Then coming on to map call, then size, editing it to 50%. Then we will be taking one more container below it, then coming on to structure, Then drag and drop the container within the main container, naming main container as map listing main container. After selection, coming on to flex, flow rate, row wise, alignment X center and Y center. After selection of this container, then coming on to its size, editing it to 90%. So our container structure is set. Then click on plus icon, then drag and drop a shortcode. In this we will be adding GD loop shortcode. So coming on to places, then add new place. Click on use default editor, then coming on to shortcode icon, then select shortcode. Opening this, selecting GD loop action shortcode and then copy it, and then coming back and paste it in the builder. Border type to none. Coming on to structure, duplicating the shortcode, then removing the shortcode from here and adding loop shortcode over here. So coming on to shortcode here, selecting GD loop shortcode and grid view to layout, shadow type small, border color none. We can do other customizations from here. Then copy the shortcode and then coming back and paste it over here. Again duplicating this shortcode, then coming back and then selecting GD loop pagination shortcode and then copying it and pasting it over here. Editing border type to none. Now save this and coming on to front end and refresh. So from here selection can be done according to news, title, rating, default. From here we can do view grid 1, 2, 3, 4. If we do list wise, then it will be showing as a list, and if we do it for grid, then it will be showing grid wise. This is the pagination which is being shown below. Now in the right column we will be adding map. So coming back to builder, then we will be duplicating a shortcode block and then including it in the right container. Then removing this shortcode and then coming back and taking from here GD map shortcode. Now copy the shortcode and then coming back and paste it. Editing height to 100 VH and then save it. Then coming on to output and refresh the page. So now you can see the map is added over here, but the height is not up to the mark. So we will be adding height of the mark, and in the listing container also we will be adding some height and we will be adding the scroll. So coming back to the Oxygen builder, so taking up a container within which we will be dragging and including shortcode listing and pagination shortcode within the container, and we will be naming that container scroll-listings-col. Copying the class, as we will be writing a CSS over this, then coming on to customize, then coming on to additional CSS, then paste the CSS over here. So we have added CSS over here. I will be adding this CSS in the description box. Now click on publish to publish it. Now coming to archive page and refresh it. Now coming on to Oxygen builder and save it. Now coming back and refresh it. Now into our listing the scroll is added. Now we will be adjusting map height with listing height. Coming back, coming on to the map shortcode, editing its height to 740 pixel and then save it. Coming on to front end and refresh it. Now the height is coming properly. Now we need to add some padding to the listing. So coming on to listing call, then coming on to spacing, then padding top 30 pixel for top, then save it. Then coming on to front end and refresh it. So now this pagination looks proper. Let's edit it to 25 so that it looks more neat. So save it and coming back and refresh it. So now our spacing is proper. So this was our archive page layout. There was archive page title bar, search page, loop action, listings, pagination, map, scrolling. And if we click on the next page, then next page listing can also be seen. So now we will talk about search page, in which user will be directed to search page on clicking on this. For this, coming on to the WordPress builder, then in Oxygen templates, click add template, then continue. Editing page title GD search and location to search results. Editing priority to 11 and then add template. Now click on to edit in Oxygen builder. So to design the search page, so coming on to the archive page builder, so we can copy it from here. So right click and copy all, and coming on to this page, coming on to here structure and pasting in this box. So our search bar is here in the archive hero container. Now coming back, copying the listing and coming here into the GD search page and paste it. Now let's customize it a little bit. Now drag this container and add it in the listing and edit its padding to 0 and click on apply opposite to apply on both sides. Now let's save it once, coming onto the front end and then click on search button, and now this is our search page. So it looks like this, similar to archive page. So we have added here a search bar, a loop action. So let's add some padding first, coming back to the builder, then coming on to this container of listing call, selection of class and then spacing and padding, right side 20 pixel. Now we will also be changing the title. Click on title and editing it to search. Now let's save it and coming on to the front end and refresh it. So this was our search page. We have added padding over here. So the items seen over here from the listing are known as archive items. So we will let you know now how to edit these items. Coming on to add template, new template for archive item, or if you want to edit previous item, then for that coming on to GeoDirectory and then settings, then pages, then coming on to archive item page, here click on action button and click on edit page. Then it will be redirected to editing page of archive item. So now you can edit the archive item from this page. So on clicking here, you can see that many options have opened. So you can edit it from here. And if you want to create a custom archive item, then you can click on edit with Oxygen builder. So we will be keeping it default and let's save it. We have created here archive page, search page, and this is our archive item which is coming from item. In the next video we will be telling about single listing, of how to design single detail listing page. So coming on to the WordPress dashboard and then in Oxygen and then templates. Then add templates, then continue, then editing title to single details, location places, then add template. So now our template is ready. So for designing, click on edit in Oxygen builder. So open it in new tab. Now here coming on to the structure. So first of all we will be adding post images over here. So clicking onto the plus icon, picking up a container. Then from here we will search and drag and drop a shortcode. For adding shortcode, coming on to WordPress dashboard, then places, then add new place. Then use default editor. From here search and select GD post image shortcode. From here we can customize also, design single image or slider. We are taking slider and link none, and wrapper style, margin border, these all also can be chosen. From here, coming on to advanced setting, so it's opening above here. So from here image limit can be set, so we are setting 3 and show limit to 3. Let's remove this image limit and keeping show limit. Then coming and copying the shortcode and coming back into the builder and paste it. So now it's showing like this. So now let's save it once, then coming on to the front end and refresh it. Coming on to the archive page, clicking on to a listing. So our single page is ready. Since we have added 3 slide show limit, so it is sliding 3. So we want to keep it in full width. We also want post title also to be shown below, also along with content and details. So we'll move forward step by step, coming on to builder and taking one more container, then coming on to structure, then within these container we will be adding heading, which is our post title. So drag and drop the heading, then coming on to dynamic tags, then from here you get many options. So from here selecting post title, tags h2. So now below this we will be adding post ratings. So again taking a shortcode, so selecting post rating shortcode from here. From coming on to style, we can choose customizations from here. We are selecting all, and then from here wrapper style, borders can be given. So border we are editing to none. So copying the shortcode and coming on to the builder and paste it. So now our rating is also added. We want to add a icon of favorite also. Coming back to the structure and dragging and duplicating this container and keeping this heading within the container, and the main container, that is main container of the heading and the left and right container, naming it post heading and fab. And after giving this class, doing selection, left class container will be post heading. After selection, giving it size 80%, and for the right container, favorite call, coming on to size, editing it to 20%. So from here adding a shortcode block and taking a shortcode from here of post favorite. Coming on to the advanced settings, we are keeping icon color of off as whitish gray and for on reddish. Keeping alignment right and border to none. Then copying the shortcode, coming back and paste it in the shortcode block. Let's edit its h5 size to h3. Now let's save it and then coming on to front end and refresh it. So now it looks like this. Click onto the plus icon, taking the shortcode block, then adding shortcode, coming back to the shortcode, then opening it and selecting from here GD single tab, keeping output type head only, coming on to the wrapper style and border to none. Then copying the shortcode and coming back, pasting it, coming back again into the shortcode, selecting it, show as list and output to body only, and then again copying the shortcode and paste it into the. So now we have added here post content. Now in the right column we will be taking up a shortcode block, dragging it and coming back, adding a shortcode, that will be output location shortcode, selecting it, coming on to wrapper style. We can add padding margin according to requirement, then copying the code and then pasting it over here. Save it, coming on to the output and then refresh it. So now our post single tab can be seen here. contact details of the listing can also be seen over here. In the custom fields, whatever will be added will be seen over here. Now let's design it a little bit. So coming back to the builder, opening structure, then selecting main container of the left and right container, coming on to size and editing it to 90%. Then save it and coming on to the front end and refresh it. So now it looks like this. It looks presentable. So now we want to add some background color to both right and left side for separating them. So coming back to builder, selecting container, coming on to background and color, giving it slight shade of orange and spacing padding 30, apply all, and border radius to 12 pixel, then save it. Then coming to the front end and refresh it. So now it looks like this. So now our content is here. Now we will add border. So border width 1 pixel and border color black shade. Then save it and then coming to the front end and refresh it. Now the border is a little bit more, so coming back, reducing opacity, then now adding margin from top, that is 30 pixel, and apply opposite and save it. Then come to the front end and refresh it. Now it looks professional. Adding margin to the right column, so coming on to spacing, then margin 30 and apply opposite and then save. Then coming to the front end and refresh it. So we have added single page post images, titles are also added, ratings is also added, favorites can also be seen, post content is also added, listing details are also added this side. So this was all about single listing detail page. So we will be creating a join page before adding up listings. Let me give you some briefing about the join page. Whenever any user wants to add a listing, so previously they will be shown a form. So before that form there will be a page which is known as membership page or join landing page. In that page there is information why the user will add listings, what are the benefits, and it is designed similar to a landing page. And we call it join page. So for this website CNG delivery directory, we have created this join page. Here separate packages are also shown. There will be separate add listing according to different packages. If we are clicking here, so it is asking register here since we haven't logged in, so it will be redirecting to the add listing. So in this joint landing page you get the entire information that why you should do this and what are the benefits of add listing. So coming on to the WordPress dashboard, then pages and then add new page. Then we will be adding here the page name as join. Then click on to publish. Then click on to edit in Oxygen Builder. Coming on to the editor, click on the plus icon. Now the blocks are open of Oxygen Builder. So similar to this site, we will be creating a hero section. We will be adding a title, main title, and there will be a button called join now. On clicking, it will be scrolled down to the membership packages. So coming back, drag and drop a container. We will be adding a heading, then drag and drop, editing the heading to join our directory today. Coming to the design, typography, then alignment center. Let's first design the container. Coming onto the structure, then container, assigning it a class, join main container, then select it. Then coming on to background, then color selection, selecting a shade of orange, giving padding from top and bottom 50 pixels, then click apply opposite for both sides. Now we will be adding a divider below this. So coming here and typing divider, then drag and drop a fancy divider, then assigning it a class, join divider, then size, editing pixel to percentage, keeping 30%. Coming on to design, divider, style, solid, coming on to spacing, margin top to 20 pixel, then coming on to the content, then coming on to position, keeping position default. Now coming on to structure, coming on to main container, flex column wise, alignment center and alignment X center and Y center. Then below divider, we will be adding a button. We can also add some description over here. So taking a text box over here, we have added here some dummy text, adding class join hero text, then spacing, then padding, editing left and right 120 pixel, then coming on to typography, alignment center, then coming on to spacing, padding 30, padding top to 20. For adding text size, coming on to typography, editing color to white and font size 18. Let's keep it. Then click on the title and adding color white and keeping divider color to black. Then below over here we will be adding a button. Then in the blocks we will be searching and drag and drop a button, assigning it a class, join hero button. Then coming on to the size, we can customize it from here. Then coming on to typography, editing the text color, alignment center. Then coming on to the background, after setting up the color, coming on to button design, coming on to buttons, then click on to custom. Then from here we can mention the button size, keeping it custom from here size, then padding from above 8 and from below also 8 and from left and right 16. Let's keep from top and below 16 and from sidewise 24. Adding in the background color this oxygen builder color. From here we can choose the shape, so we are keeping it custom. We can also set an icon over here, choosing it, keeping a arrow as an icon. So now it looks good. So now here coming onto the container, editing its name in the text as join now. Coming back into the design, spacing, margin from top to 20 pixel, then save it. Coming back into the front end. So we have added the menu previously. So coming on to the page, refreshing it. Then click on join menu to see the join page. So our page looks like this right now. Heading, divider, this text and join button. So similar to this site, we will be adding packages over there. So according to separate packages, add listing form can be done. So coming back into the WordPress dashboard, coming on to GeoDirectory extensions, then coming on to the pricing manager extension, install and activate in the site. So we have already done this. So coming on to the CPT, this is our places CPT. Then settings, then packages. By default you can see here free place. So we will be taking 2 more packages that will be for paid. So click on add new to create. We will be naming it standard. Since free was already made, so copying standard and paste it. So coming show advanced, and we can add here description, then price $150 and lifetime 1 year, enabling recurring. We can also add customized field from here. Let's add some features over here. We can also add exclude category, image limit to 3, category limit also 3, and tag limit also 3. You can limit description characters from here. You can edit these accordingly. Then activating this package and then click save changes. Now it's saved. Now again click on add new to add premium package, copying it from here and paste it in both name and title, then show advanced, then similarly pricing 200 and lifetime 1 year, enabling recurring, and coming on to here features, adding some. So we are adding some more features over here. Then image limit 10, category limit 10, and if you want we can also keep unlimited. So let's keep it unlimited. Then activate it and click on save changes to save it. Click on packages and now 3 packages are ready. Coming on to the builder, adding packages. In order to add packages, first we will be adding a heading over here, taking a container, then duplicating this heading and adding it here, then tags h2 and naming it same like this. So let's copy and paste it over here. Then coming on to design, typography, color black, keeping font size 32, font size 34. Below this we will be adding pricing column. Then drag and drop pricing table from here, taking a container over here, and within it we will be adding one more container. Then coming on to structure, then duplicating it, then making it 3 column. Assigning a class to the main container, that is pricing container main. Now assigning class of each of these 3 container. This will be price call 1, then next one price call 2, and then price call 3. Then size pixel to percentage, that will be 33. Same we are doing for another 2 also. So all the 3 will have same size. Now save it. Coming on to the main container settings, then size pixel to percentage, editing it 100%, then flex flow row wise, then alignment X center and Y also center. Now we will be adding pricing table over here. So now it's added here. So we will be adding packages one by one. Let's edit this free one. So right side, here are its settings. So we are editing its name to free. Icon also we are choosing from here and changing it. Choose this icon, and from the title editing it from breakdowns to free. Here we can also add description, price, editing it's 149 to 0, and period per year. Currency can also be set from here. Now we will be adding features over here. So these are the 4 default features over here. We can customize it from here. So we are doing it for dummy purpose. You can choose according to your requirement. So in features we are writing 3 images added. In order to add, click on add features, and from here you can duplicate it. Let's keep 3 features over here. And for button, click on this button and name it join now. And we will be adding link for each package accordingly. For now we are keeping link blank. So for button we can also give design from design. We can give accent padding from here, coming to typography and editing its font size. Then from here choosing the background color, keeping it orange shade. From here button color can also be customized. So here the color will be matched with the oxygen builder. So now our button is added. From here shape can be given like round. So this free packages are set. Now let's duplicate it, drag it into the second package. Now to edit it, again click on the package. And the name of the package is standard. Editing title also standard. Editing it from free to standard. Keeping price $150 per year. Removing limited offer from here. Or you can keep it as limited offer. Keeping it limited offer. Then after features, we will be adding price, editing 3 images to 10. So this is our default. Editing text to upload logo. And here features also are set and link will be added later. So let's duplicate it again and drag and drop it here. Then we will be editing its package's name to premium. Editing its features to unlimited. Unlimited image, unlimited categories. Upload image and website. So these are the dummy features which we are adding for now. Editing price to $200. So our 3 packages are ready. So now we want to add some gap. So coming on to structure and adjusting each of the pricing column. Editing all of them 32 each. Then coming on to the size and then flex row wise and padding from top 30 pixel top and from bottom applying opposite. And here giving class to this container, that is main container membership. Padding from both sides 40 pixel. Then save it. Then coming on to the front end and refresh it. So now the page look like this. But we want the width to look proper. So for that, coming back into the pricing table, we will be taking one more column within it. Then coming on to the structure, drag and leave the heading over here and editing flow row wise, editing width to 90%, X alignment center, Y alignment center, and then save it. Coming to the front end and refresh it. So now our package looks like this. So coming back to the builder, then keeping this heading over, then coming on to the flex and flex column wise and size 90% and coming on to spacing, margin top 40 and then save it. Then coming on to the front page and refresh it. So now our page looks like this. So now the content are coming at equal level. And for the gap, coming back, coming on to the main container after selection, editing the gap and then refresh it. Now it looks like this. Now below this we will be adding CTA. Coming to the builder, then scrolling down, click to the plus icon and taking a container, and then coming on to the structure and dragging this to the bottom. Within this container we will take two more. So copying this container and inserting it within. Taking one more container in which there will be these two within. Giving its name CTA container. And naming this one as second CTA call, main. And for this we will be naming it main call. This one keeping as CTA1 and for the last CTA2. Coming on to its size, pixel to percentage, keeping it 50%. Similarly for this one, coming on to the class selection, then size 50%. Then coming on to the main container, flow row wise, align X center, Y center. Then coming on to the size, pixel to percentage, editing it 90%. Then here coming on to the main container, pixel to percentage and keeping it 100%. Now the column structure is done. Now within the column we will be adding image block, and now double click to choose the image. Now from the WordPress library we will be taking some images. Now we will be adding a heading. So let's duplicate the above heading and drop and dragging it below. Then coming on to design, typography, alignment left. Below this we will be adding a description, taking a text block. In this we will be taking a dummy text. Now dummy text is added. Now below this we will be adding a button. So duplicating the above button and dragging it below. Now coming on to the settings, selecting the background color. Now coming on to the design, and then we will be adding this contents padding from the left. So after doing container selection, coming on to the spacing, left side padding to 30 pixels, then click on apply opposite. Now coming on to the main column, then coming on to the flex and then flow row wise and alignment center, X center and Y center both. Coming on to the spacing, padding from bottom and top, giving 60 pixel. Let's save it once and then coming on to the join page and refresh it. Now it looks like this. Now clicking onto the button, it scrolls like this. Like here we have shown, on clicking onto the button it scrolls. So similarly we have button at above and below. So coming back and clicking onto this button, coming on to its content. So coming on to advanced, and then here we need to mention the ID. So I am keeping the name membership. Coming to the section main container, then here we will be coming on to the settings and we are adding up a ID over here. So we have added same ID twice. So here we need to add the ID. We have to cut it from here and then coming on to the content, and in the link we need to add hashtag and paste it over here. So now our ID is in the button, and from here we need to choose the button. Coming on to the content, same hash and then ID and then save. Coming to the join page and refresh it. So now on clicking to the button, it is scrolling down to the packages. So according to the packages, our ad listing should be shown. So for that we will be opening the ad listing first. Now listing form can be seen here. So here we have three packages over here. So we will be copying link and then coming to the editor of the join page, and then we are adding the link over here. So from the button, clicking it and then pasting the URL, and similarly we are doing for the other, that is standard and premium. In the similar way, we will be copying the URL and coming here into the button of the respective package and pasting it. Same goes for the premium one, copying the changed URL and pasting it. Now save it. Then coming to the front page and refresh it. Now on clicking join now, it is redirecting to packages. So it is showing in both of them. So on clicking this, it is showing standard selection. Now we will be designing add listing page. Now coming on to the WordPress dashboard, then GeoDirectory settings, and then pages. Then coming on to add listing page, then action, then click on edit page. Now we will be designing add listing with Oxygen Builder. So click on edit in Oxygen. Then above the shortcode, we will be taking a container. Now we will be adding a heading over here, editing its name, add listing. Coming on to design, then typography, alignment center. Then coming back to structure of the container, keeping class name add listing container. Then spacing, top padding 50, apply opposite, and right and left also 30, apply opposite. Then background, choosing the color. Then again selection of heading, keeping its color white. Now we will keep the shortcode in a container. So taking a container, coming on to structure, then we will add the shortcode in the container. Within this container, we will be adding one more container. So in the container, we will adding these. Then assigning class to the main container, that is add form container. Coming on to flex, row wise, alignment X and Y center. Size pixel to percentage, editing it 100%. Then coming on to shortcode container, editing its name, shortcode add listing call. Then coming on to its size, pixel to percentage, keeping it 70%. Then coming on to spacing and adding padding 40, apply all. Then margin 30, apply opposite. And then coming on to borders, setting border radius 14, border width 1 pixel, and reducing the color opacity to black shade. Then save it. Then coming on to the add listing page and refresh it. So now our add listing page somehow looks like this. So this listing form which we have created is too long, as there are many fields. So the user might feel bored and get distracted from filling the entire form. And in this case, the entire information about the user cannot be gathered, and the user might give only partial information and leave. So to combat this, we will set this form stepwise. For this comes there a plugin, GeoDirectory multi-step form or stepwise form. So in order to download it, you have to come on to BuddyDevelopers. Coming on to buddydeveloper.com site and then come on to products. Then from here, GeoDirectory multi-step form. So you can buy from here. The entire details of this add-on is given over here along with the video guide. You can watch this video and set up this add-on while I will show you the same in this video. These are the 3 packages right now available. Here related details are also given. The purchase URL of this add-on will be mentioned in the description box. If you want, you can purchase from there. Coming on to WordPress dashboard, then into the plugins, then add plugin, then upload plugin. So the purchase plugin is being uploaded here. Then install now. After installation, click on activate setup. So now it's activating. Now we will be entering here license key. When you will purchase it, you will get the license key along with it in your email. So you can copy it from there and paste it. So let's do it. Then click on activate license. Now this plugin is activated. So here you get form styling settings. Here are 3 types, that is stepwise, fade and slide. We can divide the form field according to any of these 3. Here you can also see the active step color. So when a user is active on one step, it will be showing orange, while when the step gets completed, then the color will become purple. Now click on to save changes. So now our setup is done. Now coming on to places CPT. You can see here many custom fields are added over here. From here many more fields can be added. So here it is shown manually, so it became so long. So we will be dividing for stepwise. So in this custom, you can see a field called step is added. It's coming due to multi-step form. So on clicking it, add and keeping label basic, then save it. It can show like this due to server error. Then click on save again. So now it's done. Now the step called basic will be dragged above on the top, and then under it we have kept package, expiry date, title, description. These 4 fields are within this. Now let's create one more step, keeping its name listing details. Then save it. If you wish, you can name it first, second, third step. So we are giving the name according to our form. Let's add it below description, or we can drag it above the basic and dragging basic below the category that is above address. And let's edit it to listing information. Now let's save it. So now listing details can be seen here. Adding one more step, listing socials, and then save it. So we are adding listing socials above. Let's refresh this page. We have added respective fields under respective labels, like listing socials for website, Twitter, Facebook, dragging business hours above listing socials. Then save and refresh it. Then coming on the front end, you can see listing details. So now our listing form is ready with listing details, listing information and listing socials. Coming back, deleting this basic. Now refresh it. This listing details is also added twice. This might be due to server issue. So we will drag and drop it above the address, and we will be editing its label to listing information. Now coming back into the add listing page and refresh it. Now it shows listing details, listing information and listing socials. This form design also now looks attractive. Here 7 fields are set under listing details. Let's fill this and show you once. So here we are filling the details for dummy purpose, just to demonstrate for the fields respectively. So now it comes below. So you can see that the completed step shows here purple, while the step on which we are on shows orange shade. Now when we fill this and click on next, so the previous two have become purple, so they are completed, and this one shows orange. So it will be showing up like this. Let me fill this remaining form and show you. Now click on submit. Here we are pasting the URL. So now it's submitted. Coming on to next step. Coming on to stepwise form. Then from here selecting fade and then save changes. Then coming to the front end and refresh it. So now let's fill it again and show you. So after filling, click next. So now it shows next page. Previously on the same page it was showing just below on clicking next. Let's apply this slide and save it. Now coming back again and refresh it. Now we will see how the last style looks. So again we have filled the details. Now you can see it is sliding and coming. You can see the slide. Let's fill it and show. So it has slided and come on to the last one. So this was our join page, and according to the packages we have added add listing, and to enhance it we have used multi-step plugin form. So that's it for this video. Thank you.
We also provide WordPress development services. So if you need a customized theme or additional features for your website, we can help. To hire us, go to BuddyDevelopers.com and click on the Hire Us button. We will also add the link in the description below. You can also follow us on our other platforms. If you found this video informative, then do subscribe our channel, hit the bell icon and like this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.